Let's see how to remove unused AMIs from AWS account. To give a context, let's say in our organization, we do deployments regularly. As part of deployments, we create custom AMIs, and these AMIs are lying in the account. At some point in the future, those AMIs may be lying down in the account without any use. To save some memory and to clean up those things, we want to write some Python code which finds out all the AMIs which are not in use and remove them from the account. Let's go and develop a code using Python and Boto3. Let's call this one as AMIs. I'm choosing Python 3.6 interpreter, right? So I have created a file here which says remove unused AMIs. So first let's import Boto3 module. So from Boto3, let's get the client for EC2. So using client, let's get all EC2 instances in the account. From those EC2 instances, I want to find the Amazon machine images. For example, these are the instances we have in the account. So every instance created here is created from a AMI. See this? I want to get all these instances. From all these instances, I want to find this Amazon machine image ID and keep them in a list. Let's check Boto3 module for this. Let's get into Boto3 EC2. We have describe instances. We need to use this method which gives all the instances. From those instances, I want to collect all AMI IDs. So we can use this describe instances and get all instances in the account. Client dot so describe instances here. Let's call this one as instances. So we need to loop through these instances and find AMI IDs. To store all AMI IDs, let's define one list. Okay, I need to loop through these instances and find AMI IDs. To write the logic, let's understand what exactly this describe instance is written for us, and based on that response structure, we can find the details from that response. So again, getting back to this API documentation, it talks about parameters here, what it takes, and if you scroll down, it also talks about what exactly it returns. If you see, the return type is dictionary, and this is the structure of your dictionary. So in this case, this is pointing to the dictionary. From this dictionary, we have reservations, which is an array, and inside reservations, we have instances again, which is an array. We need to loop through these reservations first. That we can do like this. For reservation in reservations. In the reservation, we have instances. Again, this is an array. Again, I need to put a kind of a nested for loop here. So in this case, we have to loop through for, let me call it as instance in a reservation of instances, right? Let me explain it again. This returns a dictionary for us. This is a complete dictionary. So from dictionary, we are picking reservations object, that is array. So because it's an array, we're looping through that array, and we're picking one element from this reservation at a time, and each element again has instances as a property, which is again an array. So that's the reason on this object I'm getting instances, which is giving array for me, and from this each instance I want to pick up this image ID. Let's pick up that image ID and add those image IDs to this used AMIs. Right, we got the result. So we're getting all AMI IDs which are in use from these machines. This is step 1. If you observe, there are duplicates in this AMIs. It's better to remove all duplicates. Why? Because let's say this is unused, which is 638A. While deleting, we're going to delete same image multiple times. So second time the operation may not be valid. That's the reason I want to eliminate duplicates from this. For that, let's write a code. Let's define a function for this. Let's call this one as remove duplicates. It takes AMIs. We need to write a logic and eliminate duplicates from this. Let's call this one as unique AMIs. And we need to loop through this AMI or AMI in AMIs. So what we are going to do, right? We're going to add AMIs to this unused or unique AMIs. If AMI already exists in this list, we don't want to add. If it doesn't exist in this list, we want to add it. That way we can eliminate duplicates from this list. Right, see the logic here. So if AMI not in unique AMIs, then only we're going to add that AMI to this list. So after completion of this method, we get a list of unique AMIs. Let's return this value here. Return unique AMIs. Let's run the code and check whether we're getting unique AMIs or not. Let me print AMIs before removing duplicates. Let's also print the AMIs after removing duplicates. So remove duplicates, pass this list. Let's print this value here. If you see the output, it looks like we eliminated all duplicates. Let's continue with our coding. So we got the AMIs which are in use and we eliminated all the duplicates from that. Next one would be we need to get all the AMIs in the account. So these are our custom AMIs created in the account. Right now we have only one. Let's get this information and let's check if this AMI is in use. Let's not delete it. Otherwise, let's go and delete it. Let's go and check boto3 method, boto3 function, using which we can get all custom AMIs from the account. So get back to this. Let us search for the function. So we have this describe images. This is a function. We can put some filters and we need to put the owner ID also. Then only we get the image IDs which are specific to our account. Otherwise, it's going to return all the entries. So using client, let's say describe instances. Even I want to put a filter. The filter is like this. I want to put the status available. So if there is any AMI which is in process of creation, I don't want to pick that one. I want to pick all AMIs which is in available state. So I can use a filter like this. Let's see how to get images which are in available state. If you see the parameters here, which is state here, and available, pending and failed. This is state. So this will return back all AMIs which are in available state. That's one thing. And second one, we also need to mention the owner ID. So after filter, we want to get all the AMIs which belongs to us or which belongs to me. In such case, I can set AWS account ID here. Otherwise, I can simply say self. So this gives all the images which belongs to me and which are in available state. Let's call this one as images, otherwise custom images. Let's see the response type of this, and based on the response type, let's pick the image IDs. Get back to Boto3 documentation. It is describe images. This is a response type. It is a dictionary. Inside dictionary we have a property called as images, which is an array. Let's loop through these images first. Correct. So from the dictionary I'm picking this property, which is an array. It returns one entry at a time. From that entry, from the each entry, I want to pick up image ID. Let's store these values into some array again. Let's call this one as custom AMIs list. Add entries to this list. Now we have to compare this list with the existing AMIs list, use AMIs list. If this custom AMI is present in this used AMI, we should not delete it, otherwise we should delete it. To delete AMI, we have a function called as deregister image. Let's check that in the browser. This is a function we need to use for deregistering an image. It takes image ID. Let's take this code. We need to pass an image ID there. Now loop through all this custom AMIs list. If this image ID is not present in the used AMIs, we need to delete it. So if the custom AMI not in used AMIs, we need to deregister that image. So before deregistering, let me print the value such that we get to know whether it's actually deregistering the image or not. That's his format function, and put the custom AMI here. Let's execute the code and see. We got an error. Okay, we're calling client twice. That's an issue. Let's take it out and rerun the code. Again it failed. Let me check for that. Okay, so instead of passing image ID, we are passing the complete dictionary there. We need to pick only image ID from this response and pass it. So from this, we need to pick only that image ID. Instead of image ID, we are passing complete dictionary. That is causing an issue. Yeah, we got the response. See, it says it's deregistering this AMI because this AMI is not used by any EC2 instance. So because of that, it's deregistering this AMI. Let's go and check here. Let's see this, that entry has gone here. Earlier we had two entries and you don't see this 4D4 anymore in this account. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos.